Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. I am Knock, your host. Trying something a little bit different today. I'm using a program called Reflector 2 to make my recording because I'm coming off of one of my Android devices. We're on this Builder Hall 6 game, Naid Kosanta, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Builder Hall 6 versus Builder Hall 7 at around 3,000 trophies. Because when you get to 3,000 trophies with your level 6 game, all you're going to see is Builder Hall 7. And I know a lot of people have a problem with that. They think that they should only see Builder Hall 6. But the reality is, once you get to this point in your game, you're far enough along that you can take on these lower level Builder Hall 7s. And I mean, there are Builder Hall 7s all the way down to 2,500 trophies and even lower than that. They're not really BH7. They're weaker versions of it because they're rushed and maybe the players aren't quite as good at their attacking skills. Remember, I talk about the 4 pillars: offensive capability, defensive capability, your attacking skills, your base designs. I'm going to be doing a session on that here soon, a couple of videos. But if any one of those 4 pillars is weak, then doesn't matter where they're at in the trophies, you're going to be able to take them down if you're stronger on the other pillars. So taking a look at this Builder Hall 6 game. This is a level 5 Builder Hall 6. There are some level 6 structures. We've got multi-mortar and the firecrackers to level 6. What else do I got? The air bombs are still 5, roasters 5, archer towers 5, the cannons are 4, double cannons are 5. So this is basically a level 5 Builder Hall 6 for its defenses. When you take a look at the offensive capabilities, the only troop that I really use on this is the beta minion, which is at level 12. The other troops are level 10 or lower. I do have baby dragons up, and night witches are on their way up. I'll eventually probably switch this one over to Mitch because I like using Mitch so much. But for right now, it's just a level 12 mass beta minion, and to be honest, I often spam it. So let's take a look at some of the battle log here. This is just yesterday, okay? I had my 6 attacks because I had some stacked up. And here you see, 100% 3-star, 53% 2-star, 58% 2-star, 74% 2-star, 40%, I don't want to talk about it, 69% 2-star, 64% 2-star, 61% 1-star, that was a loss. Let's see, 57% 1-star, and I think that's it. Yeah, that one's from the day before. So as you look through these, you see that I won 6 out of 9. Every single one of these attacks is against a Builder Hall 7 of some level or another. And that's what you need to understand about these Builder Hall 7s, is that they are not true Builder Hall 7s. They are mixed defensive levels, and you can beat them. So let's take a look at the replays now. We'll start with this bottom one here. 57% 1-star. And I'm going to go ahead and speed these up a little bit. No sense, taking too long watching through them. I mean, they are just mass beta minion attacks. Pretty straightforward. Like I said, they're kind of spammy. I just drop a full line of beta minions, and then after they go in and do their damage, I'll drop in the battle machine and let him work some cleanup. Sometimes, if it's a base that's a little bit bigger and a little bit more advanced, I won't be able to get as many things down. If it has a lot of compartments, it's a little bit harder to get inside. Maybe some of the pathing redirects the beta minions around. But that's a pretty standard mass beta minion attack. That's how, really, they all go. Moving on to the next one. Let's see, there we go. Here's a 2-star for 64%. Now this big open box, you can use so many different attacks on these big open box bases like this. I mean, this is prime for a Bombarian. This is prime for a Barbarian giant cannon attack. The air attacks work great on this. I haven't used the baby dragons, but they probably would do just fine. As you can see, the beta minions do just fine because of the way the base is set up. You've got the air bombs too far away from the Builder Hall to provide any protection. That gives me plenty of time to get my battle machine in there to help distract other defenses, like, for example, that roaster, they're going to go after things. Giant cannon causes me a little bit of grief. Battle machine goes down. No, that's all right, because I've still got a couple left. I'm going to take down one or two more buildings. We'll get that 64% here in just a second. The opponent, he comes along with his troops, typically not very strong offensive capabilities. Maybe his attacking skills aren't so hot, and he has a problem with my base. We'll speed that up, get out that last 10 seconds. And down it goes. There we go. 64% 2-star. Now, in all reality, a lot of these games, I do mean a lot of them, I'm not winning the match. The reality is the other guy's losing the match. Okay, and this is a perfect example here. I got a 69% 2-star. He got an 80% 2-star. This attack went absolutely the same as any other attack that I've run using mass beta minions against a Builder Hall 7. I mean, really, it's no different. And as you watch it, you'll see, I'll speed it up here, it unfolds the same as each one of the attacks that I've shown and I'm going to show. Beta minions go down, they work their way in, get hit by a couple of bombs, take out the giant cannon, battle machine comes in from another direction, beats his way into some walls. Roaster causes us 20 tons of grief. Air bombs causing us 20 tons of grief. Just able to get the clutch hit on the Builder Hall to take it down. Battle machine goes down. And we've got one last beta minion down there who's working on that elixir storage. Oh, let's get that done there. And boom, out it goes for the 69% 2-star. But it wasn't a win because in this case, the other player was able to attack a little bit better. Taking a look at his troops, he's got level 14 archers. And that's probably what gave him the win, having that stronger archer there. Others, he's got level 13 night witches and level 13 archers. I just don't think he's up to the attack is all it was. Maybe he's new to using his night witches or something. I don't know. Here we got level 13 night witches. They slaughtered me. Absolutely. No doubt about it. You got good, strong offensive capabilities. Here we've got level 12 beta minions and level 10 battle machine. Yeah, could have done better maybe. Had a little bit of a problem with base. He's basically a BH6 attacker, so no big deal there. And then on this one, it's the same thing. You got level 12 troops. Why? Because he's really a Battle Hall 6 attacker. His offense is Battle Hall 6. And this is what you're going to see with a lot of these attacks. It's two sides of a coin, your defensive capabilities and their offensive capabilities. And of course, your base design factors in, their attacking skills factor in. Let's take a look at another one. How about a 74% 2-star? Like I said, all of these Builder Hall 7s, every single one of them. I think every one of them also has the giant cannon, but I'd have to double check to make sure of that. Once again, same basic attack. This one's a more compartmentalized base, so we've got a Kraken in the middle. So drop the battle machine just a little bit earlier than cleanup because I want him to get in there and do a little bit of tanking as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out. We lose the beta minions anyway. So now we're down to the battle machine getting all of the Builder Hall, basically. And he does. Have to watch the activating the ability, though, to make that happen. And there we go. 72 and 74% 2-star. Down goes the last beta minion. Now, when this player attacked me, like I said, he had the same kind of problems. He's got Builder Hall 6 troops, and he's probably working on his Giant Witch a little bit there. So, level 12 Giants are great, but the level 11 Witches just didn't quite get him through. He wasn't able to power through the base. Looking at the next one, I won by 2%, okay? We've got, again, Builder Hall 6 troops taking on my Builder Hall 6 base. That's a fair match. It doesn't get much fairer than that. I just had to be a little bit better than him at taking out his Builder Hall 7 base with my Builder Hall 6 troops. And I was able to. Here we're dealing with a fairly standard diamond-shaped base. It's a variation of the pagoda that I've posted before, very similar to it. I come down from the apex of the base because I want to be able to get to everything that I can before I have to deal with the air bombs. Air bombs are the mass weapon of destruction for beta minions, the mass beta minion weapon of destruction. Nothing takes out your beta minions faster, especially if they cluster into groups, which they seem to be doing a better job of here lately. At first, after the update, they weren't, but now they are, so I'm happy with that. We got the builder hall, which is what was really the most important thing to get. We'll let the battle machine do a little bit of cleanup. Why he decides to go after that wall rather than taking out the gem mine, I don't know. Any other time, this guy would walk halfway around the base to get something, and here he's got an opening at the bottom and a gem mine right there, and he decides to bust through the wall. Go figure. But he does get a few extra buildings and get us up to that 58% before the giant cannon and the crusher take him out in combo. And there we go. 58% 2-star. Next up is a 53% 2-star. We'll pop this up to 2x, see if we can't get through it a little bit faster. Coming straight up from the bottom, as with all the mass beta minion deployments, deploy on the side of the builder hall opposite to the air bombs. Clear out as much as you can. If you need to send in the battle machine as a distractor, go ahead and do it, but generally speaking, he's not necessary for that. He's better in a cleanup role. And there we go, 53%. The last replay I've got for you was the last one I did of the night. It was my 9th attack, my 6th win. It was a 3-star win. The other guy hit me with level 14 archers, and he still only got 1 star, okay? Just luck of the draw. It happens. Anybody who plays this game knows this just happens. So let's take a look at his attack first to see what went wrong. At this point, I'm using a fairly standard bracket space. I switched about midway through to this base. I'm going to speed this up because these sneaky archer attacks take a month of Tuesdays to get done. So he's coming in fairly standard. He's working his way around the outside and just deploying an archer or two here and there to take out as many of the junk buildings as he can. And this base is specifically designed for sneaky archers. Okay, that's the whole idea of having a base like this where you control the pathing with the walls and you put down as many high hit point buildings on the outside as you can to tie them up and waste their time. Over the course of it, he's still going to have to deal with various defenses, as you see he has here, as each one of them gets knocked out. So you're also, while you're tying him up, you're slowly but surely taking out his forces. You're reducing his troops, and that makes the attack much harder to finish up at the very end. We'll slow this back down in the last 30 seconds and watch it at normal speed. He's only got 8 archers left. And even though they've got a lot of cloak time, he decides to send them in all in one run to take out as much as he can as quickly as he can. Now this attack might have gone a little bit different if he still had his battle machine. He may have very well been able to 3-star me. But at Builder Hall 7, lots of us have our battle machines down for upgrades, so there we go, 86%. Now, when I went up against him, using my standard attack, here's his base. It's pretty much a typical diamond box. 3 compartments, you got the aprons and sides and so forth. So it's a pretty standard design. First big mistake, right on the outside is your biggest weapon, the roaster. Easily accessible. I was able to hit it with a long shot with my beta minions to take it out. The next big mistake was the next big weapon on the outside in this base design, and that, of course, is the giant cannon. And then on top of that, he had his multi-mortar also out on the outside. And then down below the builder hull is air bombs. When you put that all together in a design like this, that is a recipe for disaster. So remember, 4 pillars: offensive capabilities, attacking skills, defensive capabilities, base design. His offensive capabilities were there, but his attacking skills were not because he did not have his battle machine. His defensive capabilities, they're there, but his base design is not. Poor base design. So 2 of the 4 pillars had issues, and that's why I'm able to 3-star him. We'll take this up to 4x. I'm able to 3-star him using a Builder Hall 6. And here we go into the final compartment, and down it goes with the air bombs. 100% 3-star. Now, like I said, the whole idea was to show you Builder Hall 6 versus Builder Hall 7. 9 attacks straight, 3 of them were losses, 6 of them were wins. This is right around the 3,000 trophy mark, so what used to be max loot for Builder Hall 6, this is doable, guys. You can do this. It's not because of my game in any way special. This is a level 5 Builder Hall 6. It's basically an entry-level Builder Hall 6 when you come right down to it. It's only got level 2 walls, so it's not like the walls are doing a whole lot for us on defense. And when you look at what I've got for troops, I'm only using the mass beta minion attack. I'm using beta minions all the way through. That's my go-to attack. If I can do this, so can you. Hopefully you guys found this useful. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. If you like the video, hit like. Comments down below. Love to hear from everybody who watches the videos. Any ideas, let me know. I'll be happy to look at them and see what I can do for you. On that note, y'all take care. Keep on clashing. Keep the faith. Builder Hall 6 can take down Builder Hall 7. I got my faith in you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.